Good evening. Hey, I'm Carrie Breedlove, and I am right here to do some amazing Halloween makeup. I'm actually only going to do the first of two halves. So I am very excited to show you this Too Faced makeup. Don't be Too-Faced, but do a Too-Faced makeup because it's super duper cool. And I'm gonna need to change this shirt probably at some point because it's not gonna go with the rest of this look. The green is not happening. So disregard the green at this point. But here we go. We're going to get started with this. And really, I'm just going to clear the first half. I have an inspiration photo down here. And I had someone who sent it to me. And I said, absolutely, we have got to do this. So I already have foundation on. I really don't need to put more on. But I kind of want an extra layer just so my skin is extra flawless looking. So that's what I'm doing. And I probably should like push my hair back a little bit so it can get it all over the place. But this is going to be a pretty interesting look. I've never tried this look before. I've certainly never tried it live. And I'm very curious as to how this is going to actually turn out. So I'm actually kind of going to do a somewhat of a glam makeup on this right side of my face. Kind of a, I don't know, I guess it's a little bit of glam, a little bit of a daytime look. But it's going to take a little bit of time to do the entire thing. So I figured it made most sense to come over here to YouTube and get it started. I do Glam for the Gloss Girl every Friday night on Facebook on my profile, Carrie Breedlove. All right, let's see what we're doing here. So I'm going to get some of this nose done. I really only have to do half of my face, so you would think it wouldn't take me as long, but you just never know when you get these things going how long it's really going to take. I can get very overzealous and think, oh, I can do this like so fast. And you can, but honestly, the faster you go, the more messy it is, and that's not any fun. Did you know I'm live on YouTube? You could probably see me right now.
Me?
Yeah.
Cool.
Just told John I'm live on YouTube because he's not on Facebook, but he is on YouTube, so he could actually see me live, which would be kind of cool. I kind of want you to try it out and see if you can see me. Go find me on YouTube.
Okay, just under your name?
Yeah, under my name. Using a little white concealer for highlighting. I usually like to mix that a little bit with, it's probably going to be weird because he's going to like hear it. Put on your headphones. I'm going to mix a little white concealer with some foundation that I'm using. Use an ivory or an almond colored foundation. So see if you can see that there. You can't really tell. The light is kind of bright, so it's hard to tell the difference of the colors. But it is a white, so.
Okay, that's weird. I'm watching you.
Ooh, I see a thumbs up out there.
That was me.
Make a comment.
It won't let me.
You're going to probably have to log in. If it won't let you comment, it's probably because you're not logged in.
I am logged into YouTube.
Well, why won't it let you make a comment?
I don't know.
Try.
Okay, show chat. Here we go.
So click show chat if you're not seeing a way to make a comment. There he is. There's Baber. That's so funny. Do you have the volume turned up or down?
Down.
He has it turned down, so he's just seeing me. Is that weird? Ah, yes.
Weird delay.
Yeah, it is on delay. All right. That's so funny. You can keep me up while you're doing your bitness. Okay, I can hear that over here, so we may need to fix that. All right, here we go. Just gonna blend, blend, blend. It's all about the blend, you know. All right. Baber, nobody else is here but you and me. I don't have a following on YouTube.
You need to get one.
Get one. All right.
I gotta get back to work.
Bye. He has to get back to work, he says.
Bye. That's funny.
go ahead and contour a little bit right here. This look on my inspiration did not require it, but I always think it's nice to do a little contouring, which I never used to do actually, but I find that it really sets the look apart. So I just use a brown that has a red undertone because I have a cool tone skin type. And there you go. Don't put frowny faces on my video, Pops. You put a frown. Well, I'm seeing a frowny face.
That's just,
Yeah, he's trying to.
well, it's because no one else is there.
Babe, I don't need frowny faces. That could work against me.
Okay, can I take it back?
I don't think you can. Maybe I'll have to delete your comment.
Oh no, don't do that. No pops.
Is that weird that you can watch me on YouTube?
Yeah, it is very interesting.
Alright, I'm mixing a little bright pink because this look
Looks
is
good on my screen.
definitely doing a bright pink action.
I just subscribed as well.
Yay! I got another subscriber! Woohoo! Thank you, John Breedlove, for subscribing to Carrie Breedlove. Alright, I am now looking for something that I can't
Okay, I
find.
removed the frowny face.
Thank you. You removed the frowny face, he said. Message retracted. Retract that frowny face. We don't need any of that around here.
Oof.
I really don't know how you get followers on YouTube, to be honest.
Send out the word.
Send out the word, he says. So this look has a very bright pink cheek. Honestly, I like this look just as it is, don't you? I'm liking that. Yeah, adjust this just a oop, there we go. Live video is a little bit different. I know YouTube is not always a big fan of unedited videos, but I am. And I do believe it's a wave of the future, so I hope you love it too. Alright, so that's all we're really going to do with that. We're just going to give ourselves a nice little cheek action. Now, we do need to clear this part of the eye as well. I really do like what I have going on there, which was just a brown for the day. But I'm going to clear it out so that way we can start fresh. I'm just putting that foundation that I have on the top of the lid. Nothing magical about it yet. Whoa. Okay. Now this particular look, I am noticing it almost appears as if she has a very, I'm going to let that kind of settle a tad while I do a little bit bolder of a brow, because I do believe we need something bold here. And I'm watching my time. Okay, I'm doing actually really good on time. I have 30 minutes. I do 9:30 p.m. Central on Facebook on Friday nights. Every other night it's 9:30 p.m. Central weeknights on Breed Love and Beauty, Monday through Thursday, which is my page, which is where I do most everything. I have a page and then also a community. So I'm just taking a little bit of an angle brush on the edge here, just getting a little bit like this. Right there. You know what I think I should do? I think I should, ooh, whoa, yeah, that is a little scary. Okay, that's slightly better for you. Let me tilt that up. Okay. The zoom is a little bit trigger happy there. Okay. One of my mother-in-law's cats died yesterday, I think it was, or early this morning. It was very sad. We are big cat lovers over here, so that was a sad day in cat world. John and I have only ever had cats. We don't have any kids. Cats, not kids. That's another story for another day. But This is looking, I think, a little bit red, the color of the brow, but in reality it's actually kind of a darker brown. I don't know why sometimes the translation of the color is a little bit different. It's just kind of how it is. Alright, I'm feeling the need to go straight in with the applicator right there. Maybe darken that little piece up. Make it a little more uniform. I'm trying to decide how much of the other side of the face that I should do before I go into Facebook. Because on Facebook, ooh, that's a brow. Good night almighty. We need to tone that thing back a little bit. I think that's getting a little bit out of hand, don't you? That brow's getting a little bit out of hand. Well, I do have quite a bit more to do on this eye though, so that'll probably take me some time. I am going to make this other brow a little bit more, woo! It's just kind of fun to play around, honestly. I am partnered with a makeup company, as a matter of fact, so everything you see me using, you actually can get from me. From Breed Love and Beauty is my business, and when you do that, you will be supporting, a portion of the proceeds go to a counseling scholarship funding women who need financial resources to obtain counseling services at my private practice. So, very exciting. In Facebook world, you can actually invite people to watch, but I don't know that you can do that over here. I'm not familiar with the YouTube ways, so I just kind of do what I do and see what happens, you know? Okay, so what I'm looking for now is I need a little bit of a white, and I still have a little bit here on this, but I need a different utensil here. So let me see what I can find. I'm going to put just a little bit, just doing a little bit of this, like kind of tapping it there, just on the end, so that I can run it up under. Just a little bit, very light touch. Don't just, you know, don't get wild with it. You gotta go very light and take it slow and take it easy when you're doing this, because if you get in a rush, it's not gonna look as good. Just gotta be patient with it. Look how you apply all of your colors and everything. Okay, so good enough on that. So I've been working on some different looks here, and I think I'm gonna go with this one. This is actually a lip color right there. All of this is water resistant, smudge resistant. You can see it's not blending together, which is amazing, and that's what I love about it. Because I'm a busy person and I want to just put it on, leave it on, that's it. Okay, we've got to get this eye look going. I think what I'm going to do first is I am going to put a little more white down from what I have left here. Because I want, sometimes if you want a color to really show up, if you put white underneath it, it makes the color itself pop. That's what I've been hearing. So I'm just going to add a little bit of a lighter color to the lid. I could probably even go a little bit wider, actually. That's probably not white enough, to be honest with you. I want to make sure it goes in a nice, almost teardrop shape. So I'm going to go ahead and get a little bit more white on here. Also, one thing that's kind of cool about this kind of makeup that I like to use is it's skincare, and it's packed with naturally occurring extracts and also a kinetic enzyme that renews your skin cells 23% faster than normal. And that's super awesome, because it means that all your baby's skin cells deep underneath of your skin that are just growing in the infant stage are going to have an opportunity to be hydrated at a very deep level, so by the time they get to the surface they're more luminescent and radiant. Okay, I think that's good enough. And I'm trying to remember how I made this color. I have a little palette. These are kind of fun. You can get them on Amazon. Just look up metal ring palette. I don't know if you can hear any sounds in the background, but John is making a smoothie. We are really big on smoothies. We eat smoothies, both of us, like pretty much every day. So I'm kind of mixing a seafoam green and a turquoise green together. Do a little mixing action. Just at the end of anything you can find. Use a bobby pin, you know, if you have to. Bobby pins are one of my absolute favorites. So, ooh, that's kind of pretty. I'm liking that. Now, this has to be kind of precise, so I'm a little bit nervous about how I'm going to do this. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to get a very small brush because I really do want this to be precise as I can make it. I'm going to do this, but let's try it. It's best if you can let each layer sort of set. But we're going to make this pretty darn bright. I do have a more prominent eye, which means I need to learn the exact terminology, but this part of the lid and this part of the lid are both very well seen anytime that my eyes are open. I'm going to try to keep them sort of pointed down a little bit until I can get all the color on there. I'm going to do a straight color. I'm going to try to keep it as crisp as I can in terms of the edges. Your skin on your eye is a little bit loose, of course, and so it's going to move a tad as you go around, so you kind of have to just do little dash motions as opposed to rubbing, you know, or scrubbing motions. This is going to look so cool. It is very important that I get this part of the look done though. I'm running out. It is starting to dry out on the palette just a tiny bit, and I feel like I need a little bit more. That's looking good though. It's looking pretty good. So I'm going to just put a little bit more on here. Mix a little bit more together since it did dry out. Oh, I had some on the end of that I didn't use. Using a cream to powder shadow can be a little bit tricky. I think this look is going to take a lot longer than I'm anticipating it to take. So I'm going to try to, oh, let me mix it again. Make sure I'm getting somewhat of a similar color. You know how when you mix it a second time, you may not get the exact same color. That's okay. I'm going to anticipate a wing right here. I'm kind of smacking on my gum a little bit. Sorry about that. I am vegan, vegetarian 6 days a week. Also can get kind of perfectionistic. I think this girl's eyelid is different than mine. Everybody's eyelid is a different shape, so hers looks a little bit more teardroppy and kind of comes up and around that way, but I'm kind of hesitant to make mine entirely match hers because I don't want it to look weird with my eye shape. Sometimes you can go with the exact look that the person has if you have a similar eye shape, but if you do have a slightly different one, you kind of need to go with the flow of your own eye, if that makes sense. I'm trying to keep that edge very crisp right there. And I am going to let that kind of set. And I'm going to put a little bit of the blue underneath the eye. Her eye is shut in this picture, so I don't really know what it looks like under here, but it always, I think, looks kind of cool when you bring that color underneath just a little bit. It's pretty cool looking. Yeah, I think that looks good. Now, one thing I will say is, I'm not really going to need that. Well, okay. I'm going to do one other thing to deepen that just a tad. I am going to actually, I wonder if I could do this. I'm hesitant because I don't want to ruin what I've got going on here. I don't want to ruin a good thing. Yeah, that's pretty cool looking. I'm not going to leave it probably as it is. But I am going to deepen a piece of it. Dip a little denim on there, just kind of like a dark blue, and I'm just mixing it together so that I can grab a little bit with the brush. I did not want to blend in, did it? It's a little bit drier than I was anticipating. Go ahead and tap on a little bit of this blue in the outer corner. I always like to hold like everything in this hand. Just kind of funny that I do that, but I do. Just wanted to try to deepen it a little bit on the side so that it has some dimension to it. If you'll add just a little, this denim is like so old, it's probably 2 years old. These shadows last so long. And the best thing is you are never going to drop it and it break and crunch into a jillion million pieces, because they just don't do that. That's not how this works. Okay, I do need a different brush now. I'm just gonna use, I don't really want to use that one. I need to blend it quickly because it does have a shelf life for the blending. Usually a minute or two, and that's about all you got. But it's already a little bit dry, so that means I need to work a little bit quicker than I normally probably would have to. Okay, that's decent enough. I think you're seeing that it's kind of fading into a darker. Let's try to drop some of these things out of my hands a little bit. I do like the way YouTube tells you how long you've been live. That is helpful. Which means time is it? Okay, it means I have 15 minutes to get on to Facebook. Which, and all I've done is like an eye. Are you kidding me? I should have started like an hour ago. Okay, there's not too much to do on this one though. That looks pretty cool. And look, I haven't even added any mascara and it already looks awesome. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. Okay, so now I do want to brighten this little inner part a tad. So it's kind of set enough. Like, see? I don't want to like scrub it. A little bit will come off. I mean, because I did make it a little bit thick, but it's pretty much on there. Okay, so I'm kind of dabbing a lot, and I'm going to take a different brush and just barely, very light tap. I don't want to completely disrupt it, and I'm getting a little weird thing happening there. Okay. I feel like I almost went a little bit lighter there, but I think I may just leave it. I didn't do exactly as I was hoping. So what I think I will do is, let me try one other thing. I'm going to go back in maybe with just a little bit of this green because it's kind of popping a little bit, and see if we can't. Just make it pop. I just want it to pop. And I feel like I need something to make it a little bit more shimmery, so I have an idea. I'm going to use just a teeny bit of this silver color. And then, I'm just going to take this one. It's an experiment. It is an experiment here. I think that's good enough. I mean, you're seeing it go darker, so that's good enough. Okay, done and done. So what I'm going to do now, trying to move a little bit quicker because I feel like I'm running out of time. And I've barely done anything. Story of my life. And I've got a lot of work to do here. Ooh, this is blue. I didn't realize this was blue. I thought this was my black. That's okay. I did want the blue. I just wasn't planning to pick up the blue, so that's okay. Yeah. I do really love this eyeliner as well. Again, everything you see me using, you can get from me. That's pretty awesome. Like, I'm loving that. I wish I knew what she had done on her lower lashes. So since I don't know, I'm just going to put a little bit of that blue liner in there. Ooh, I do like that. That's looking good. That's looking pretty awesome. But this is not honestly going to be the showstopper. The showstopper is yet to come. The showstopper is going to be on Facebook. So if you really want to see the cool stuff, you're going to want to come over to Facebook. The actual like Too Faced Halloween look is going down over there. This is just kind of the live before the live, if you will. And I'm kind of all over the place here, folks. Okay. Just blending and building, that's all we do. We blend and we build. Build and we blend. And we build and we blend some more. A little bit more of that foundation with the white, I should say, concealer. Go right up in there. It's looking good. I don't have the new mascara that I'm going to get, so this is actually the only thing you're going to see me use. I would actually probably put on fake lashes, to be honest. It's already been 30 minutes. 30 minutes to do an eye? Are you kidding me? I would definitely put on fake lashes to complete this look, because you want something that's going to really complete that show-stopping idea. But there you go. And then, I don't know, I think I'm going to wait to do the lips. I don't know. I guess I could go ahead and do them. I need. Okay, one thing that I am going to use that sadly you can't get is a clear lip color. But it's just laying down a base for the lip color. I really hope that I can do the rest of this makeup less than 30 minutes on Facebook. This is a shadow. Silver. Obviously. Now I am modifying this look a little. Because the girl had some blood coming out of her lip. So if you want to go a little bit gore-ish, then that's what you could do. I am not going to do that. I'll tell you why. Because for obvious reasons I do not like gore. Very interesting. I'm almost feeling like you can see my lip color underneath that, even though I don't think you can. So I feel like I'm seeing pink through that. But that's okay. You really need to give this a good amount of drying time, because it is going to take a little while. It doesn't dry quickly. I would like the look to be a little bit more sparkly, but I have a shine kind of thing, but I don't think it was putting the type of sparkle. It has just kind of like it's this, you know? If you can see that. It's kind of just a whitish. I don't think it's gonna really show anything. So I really want this to dry for a couple of minutes. So I'm probably gonna let that dry. And so this is literally what this half of the face is gonna look like. I probably even could have brought that blue higher, but I'm leaving it as it is. I'm gonna leave well enough alone. I think that looks pretty good. I feel like I'm still having issues with this lip, but I will deal with the lip. Actually, I think it's just I think it's a reflection. I think it's looking okay on this end. The shadows aren't technically meant to be on the lips, but you can use them that way. But you do need to seal it, because it won't be as long lasting as it is, because you know you're eating with your mouth and all that. Still feel like it's a little bit opaque, don't you? I feel feel like I should have put down maybe have a snow that's no longer available. I try to only use things that I can actually offer. But I can't. I've never seen the Avenger movie. Go figure. But I did a blue kind of toned face recently, and it someone said something about the Avengers when I did that. There's a lot of movies I haven't seen. Okay, that's gonna have to be good enough. All right, so I will be on Facebook to finish the other half, and there's a lot more going to happen here that's going to look really cool. This is going to be totally different, and there's all kind of neat stuff happening. So anyway, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. And Captain America or Iron Man, yeah, those might be good looks actually to try. I'll have to think about that. All right, see you soon. See you on the next live. Be sure to like and subscribe, of course.